So this is what ended up having to happen here. So this is a pulley adapter to run different size pulleys on a Hellcat Supercharger. This came with the CVF pulley system to adapt an LSA Supercharger to their pulley system. And so we had them milled to where they fit together, and then there was a root weld and a top weld done on this, and this was all done at TJ Metal Tech here in St. George. So beautiful job on that. Now we can use the pulley that came with the CVF kit. It's actually going to spin this Supercharger quite a bit faster. Not a whole lot faster. We went from 3.34 down to 3 about. And so we are underdriving it a bit. Overdriving it. Overdriving it a little bit. Because we're going to spin it more revolutions per crank revolution with that smaller pulley. Also got, this is a Holley for the water cooler and the intercooler and the water cooler brick inside the Supercharger here. It runs a little more traditional hose fittings. I might change these to A&N. What it did was it took it from being about here down to tucked into about here, which just gives us a lot more room for the front here with our radiator and all that. We need as much as we can back here. So that's what we did there. Looks like we can turn that sensor down a little bit there. So I need to pull this snout system back off, figure out how we're going to tighten this down because it doesn't have the key in it. I imagine what we'll do is we'll put some bolts in here on a bar that we drill with 2 holes in it or something like that, and go ahead and tighten it up, and then we'll be able to put the snout back on. We have a little seal that goes through here. This is actually the gate that controls your pressure, and we'll be able to get this all set back up again and finally get our belt on. It's been about a 3-week figuring it out and dicking around to get that settled. What happened is just they said it was an LSA serpentine system. We took it as it would be the same spacing as an LSA, but that is not the case. So all it takes is one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job, and everything is gonna be okay. All right. Let's finally get this belt on. We got our TJ Metal Tech custom adapter, CVF. What was that other company?
DJ Tuning.
DJ Tuning, rear. Or no, I don't even think DJ Tuning did the pulley adapter.
I don't know.
It was whatever that pulley company was. Anyways, using stuff wrong to make what we need.
Using the wrong parts in the right way.
Yeah. And so what I'm going to do to tighten this down is I have these 2 bolts because we don't have any way to cinch this down. I'm going to take this bolt, I'm going to put it through this here wrenchy poo. I'm going to send that in, and then that's going to be the way we tighten it down. We're going to use some hot sauce. Hot sauce on my burrito, baby. So we don't want that guy coming off. But we still want the possibility to take him off someday. But if we were to change our ratio here, it's just going to be taking these 4 bolts off of our snout adapter and then changing it right here. So this technically shouldn't ever have to come back off. This is not spinning because we have our Metco hold on it. Take off our holder that we'll never use again. The whole gasket kit from Dodge was extremely expensive, like 600 bucks or something. It's from Texas Speed. It's just our snout gasket. We'll put a new snout gasket on here. So we have to clean a little bit of the old gasket off here, and then we'll get that snout on. All right, we got our gasket in here. And we got our lid off. We had taken our valve seal off, put that back on. Slide this together here. It has these little tines that need to go into our rotor there. Alright. Let's get our lid on there. Can you see how it looks in there? That's the rotors. You can see that it's more of an elliptical than like a normal roots where they just had the kind of a straighter vein or a nylon edge on a vein. Kind of have a cool screw type. It's really neat. That's what it's really all about on these motors, is efficiency. Without everything cinched down, we couldn't do a for sure check on this. So I'm gonna put this on, and then I'll put Loctite on these after we make sure everything's okie dokie. Alright, we got our destructions here. This doesn't go that way, this goes that way. This goes that way. This all the way up through here. Alright, now that goes around there. But it's not going to go around there because the belt's not long enough. But the way our pulley is so much lower than this one on the LSA is really good because it gives this AC pump a lot more wrap. That's concerning there. That's like a quarter of the pulley, maybe a little less. Supposed to be super tight. I don't know if that's too tight. And that'd be something to get that on there. But in the CVF instructions, they're wanting you to take off the alternator pulley and like try it on there, and I've done that on some of their serpentine systems before. It was a real bitch. But then after the belt's used, it's supposed to be able to go on and off. But if you got a normal car, you can just use the tensioner and do it. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I actually called them and talked to them about it.
What's the part number on the belt?
It is a... I got the package right there. I would go by the package there. It's right over there on the table.
So the part numbers on belts, the 8 is how many ribs it has, and then the last ones are the length.
71.
And so I could even look into, okay, so this KO 80934, it's a 934 length belt. How close is it? We're half a pulley off. So we could see if we could get like a 940.
But if we could get something on to where tensioner was maxed but the belt went on, that seems like a better option, because even as the belt stretches a little bit.
Tensioner max is pretty far. Like you can't even. It would hit over here, so it's got to be all the way to there before it'll even come off.
Okay.
I think we need to take this pulley out just a skoshie. I mean, it's damn close, but I could use just a touch. Yeah, that's it. I just threw a washer behind that, and I don't think that's how I want to do it, but it gives us a guide of how much that needs to move out.
All it takes is one job, oh yeah. All it takes is one job, and everything is gonna be okay.